So whatever I learned from LearnTube and even from other platforms, that did help me to secure this job, I can say. So thanks to your platform. So I am a BCom graduate actually.
You're a BCom graduate from
Yeah.
Manipal.
Yep.
Nice. And and when did you graduate?
2015.
Okay, nice. क्या कर रहे हो तब से? What have you been doing?
So from 2015, in the year of 2015, I joined TCS. So that was my first company. So from 2015 to till today, I'm working in IT sector as a senior analyst,
Oh, so you did BCom, but you're working as an analyst.
senior IT analyst.
Nice. और वो कैसे किया? How did you move from BCom to IT?
Uh, so in the year 2015, I was graduated from my college. So we had a pool campus interview where I got selected in TCS. So it was most 1,500 students were participated. So only 150 got selected. So fortunately, I'm one among them. And when we started in TCS in our initial learning time, so learning period, so they have allotted based on the performance, they allotted some project, allotted us to a project. So that is from where I started into IT.
Okay,
So
nice,
fortunately or unfortunately, I stepped into IT, and then उसके बाद तो मैंने अपनाया आईटी को.
nice. तो उसके साथ मस्त आपका ग्रोथ कर्व सेट हो गया.
Yes. Yep.
And right now you've moved your job. That's what your goal was, right? With LearnTube.
Yes. Yes.
So where are you working now?
So currently, I'm working in Inside Software International.
Okay, as a senior analyst.
Yes.
Okay, awesome. So tell me more about your journey. Why did you want to switch? बोर हो गए TCS में कि you didn't like pay or what happened? And
Um, yes, that is the thing. So usually when it's not only about I mean, मैं हरगिज गालियां नहीं देना चाहता टीचर्स को, but that is the thing. Like it's when you start when you start as a fresher, so obviously, right? So you will the salary growth will be a bit less compared to others. So based on after I been in TCS almost 5 years actually. So I joined in 2015 June 15th, and I left TCS in June 15 2020. So complete 5 years.
oh wow,
जिस
nice.
दिन ज्वाइन किया उसी दिन मैं निकल गया था उस कम TCS से. So that is the thing. So when I initially started with TCS as into IT support, so I started from support project actually. So at that time, like even along with me, almost 6 to 8 people were also from non IT graduates were added into that project. So they're like even they're my friends only. Like few are my friends and few from my town only. So तो जान पहचान तो बहुत I mean we had that much closeness, but everyone are were added into IT project. So what happens is like we, as you know, like we are a commerce graduates, and the it's a completely new field which we didn't learn in our colleges and all. And
Yeah.
वैसे भी like we used to, I mean we commerce graduate used to focus on accounts and other stuffs and rather than computers and all actually. So हमारा like computer से like इतना ज्यादा लेना देना नहीं था उस समय पे. Like we had some computer courses like regarding Tally and DTP and other things and all, just to just to get used to with computers. So that is the only thing I had from my college. So after we started as I into IT support thing, so a lot of people, like a lot of my teammates are like they've really felt they're really unable to cope up with that thing, because it's completely different domain. So in the starting, even I had a same mind thought, because ग्रुप में एवरीवन आर हैविंग दैट ओपिनियन मींस ऑब्वियसली हमारा मन तो चेंज हो जाएगा ना, लाइक ऑब्वियसली वी विल गेट इनटू दैट थिंग एक्चुअली. But fortunately, one day I met with one of my senior, and even many of people were quit that IT project in within 1 year actually. Like after 1 year or within 1 year, many of my fellow teammates quit actually. Even I has that same state of mind. But fortunately, one day I met with one of my senior, but he told me like. Even though you're performing very well in IT thing, so why are you worried about? Why are you feared about that? Is it just because you're from a non-technical background, and came here? Like it's completely a new domain for you. So don't just think like that actually, because education is doesn't matter. Education is doesn't it doesn't come with our whatever we used to do here, because हमारे एजुकेशन सिस्टम में लाइक प्रोफेशनल रिलेटेड stuffs and all nowadays, so it started getting added. So that's why he said, if you you might be scared because you don't know this field, so try to learn the field, try to understand how this field works actually, how this field I mean, how to sustain in this field with next long run, and what are the emerging technologies. So based on your capacity, what can you learn? So that kind of, so you know, think in another way. In everywhere you will have the difficulties, so you need to so first you need to understand the situation, then you have to act accordingly. So बिना सोच के, it's a wrong decision. That kind of advice I got. So after that, I started researching on IT industry, how it industry works, and what are the technologies, and what are the things, and what technology I can learn which suits my which suits my profile, and with that technology can I sustain in the industry for a long run and all. So like initially I started with the SQLs, and then PL SQLs, and then Oracle EBS, Oracle e-business suites and all. So there comes a study platform. So there I started working on some of the platform. I started looking into some of the platforms like YouTube, Udemy, and LinkedIn Learning and all. So LinkedIn Learning, like something it's like well, quite advanced one actually. So in my opinion, because it won't be it won't start from a scratch. So it's like intermediate or advanced level things and all. So I did some courses in Udemy as well, and other I searched for other platforms and all, and like that I started my learning in IT thing. So within next 3 years, in from first year to next 3 years, I got almost a grip on that, and grip on my learning, and grip on my profile actually. Like
Yes,
I got some idea like how to sustain in this industry, and what are the technologies I can go through, like that.
got it.
So that is how, like research, and like you need to research on the a subject item, then you need to work on it. So in that from that only, like you can sustain in any of the industries. So
Got it. So you thought, pehle you thought ki this technical field is not for you. Maybe I should do it,
exactly.
right? But then your senior said, no, your education doesn't define you. You
Yes,
have to keep learning, and then you went to Udemy, you went to YouTube, you went to Linda, and you started learning. That's
yes.
awesome. So you picked up SQL, you picked up Oracle. फिर क्या किया?
So even in between I switch my project also in TCS. Like if when I started learning something, I was looking for that kind of project. So project में switch किया था actually. So support से मैंने like intermediate kind of project चुना था. Like last project I worked in TCS was on well-known semiconductor industry from Netherlands actually.
Hmm.
So usme like I got an opportunity to perform on various fields like SQL and PL, SQL development and Oracle EBS form development and all. And even I encountered with the Salesforce as well. So that is what I mean. These kind of technologies were in on my list actually. Like those which freshers can understand, those which non-technicals can understand. So I was looking. So based on my research, I started looking for that kind of opportunities. Like so, I switched to that project, and I gained some knowledge and exposure into Oracle and SQL and PLSQL and all. And later, I was so interested with Salesforce actually. So I switched my job from TCS to my second company where they are exclusively on Salesforce platform only. They built their products on Salesforce platform itself. So in my second company, it was end-to-end Salesforce only. I worked where I worked as an implementation analyst, where we used to design the application based on clients' requirement. Like we collect the requirements and we collect the client's feedback, and we used to design the application in such a manner, and then after design we used to prepare a document, and we used to train the client also, like how does this functionality works and all, and we used to educate them on that one. And later we used to give end to end, we used to give support also, like we used to handle the support request after post release and all. We had kind of warranty period for them, like 30 to 60 days, where implementation team will resolve your issue without any costs actually. So after that we won't handle that client because it's they are out of implementation,
Got
and
it.
that is support issue, so support team is not. So like that learned how to build the application and how Salesforce platform works, and how we can build application with and without code and all, and various automation stuffs like workflow rules, process builder, and other stuffs and all I learned. And I in that gap only I completed two Salesforce certification as well, like Salesforce associate and administrator as well.
Yeah.
And later I think in the year of 2020 only I got to I got to know about your platform, LearnTube, actually. In the year 2022, June 30th, I was laid off from my second company because it was a small company and our project got ended and client didn't want to renew the project. So that's why me and my team got laid off.
Uh,
So when I was preparing for the interview, I got to know about your platform.
okay. You some friend told you about us?
No, it was my personal search.
Okay.
Like when you're searching searching something in Google, you'll get to know it. So that's why.
Hmm.
So that's the thing. So I like from being non-technical to this much. I mean, I came to this much level where now I am proficient in SQL and PL SQL and Oracle forms and all, Oracle EBS forms and all. And even I learned Python as well, and Salesforce as from the cloud technology. I learned Salesforce.
Nice. So you learned Salesforce and Python from LearnTube?
Yes.
Got it. So you got on to LearnTube for interview help.
Yes, correct.
Then what did you do
And
with it?
even
Hmm.
yes, and even moreover, throughout my career, I learned one thing actually, like in to sustain in IT industry, you need to upskill yourself continuously. So that is one major thing I learned from my journey. And second thing is like, it will be good if you have some certificates, a certification on your resume. So that will add up. It will like a icing on a cake. That kind of it will like a value added thing on your profile. So that is the thing. That is the reason I sought out some certification, online certification portals and all, and online platforms which provide certificates. So in that way, I got to know LearnTube as well.
Got it. So then you learned Python and SAP, sorry, Python and Salesforce.
Mm, yes.
And then what did you do? You start applying to jobs?
Yes. After Python only, after learning Python and C, I brushed up C as well from LearnTube. Even on other platforms as well too. So after that only, I started. I was prepared my interview, and I gave interview to this my current organization, where we have where we have like almost 7 plus financial and analytics application we have currently, which we offer to our clients. So even somewhere somewhere runs in through Python, and some runs on runs with backend SQL SQL codes and all, SQL and Postgres and all. So, and even some are on AWS cloud as well. So whatever I learned from LearnTube and even from other platforms, that did help me to secure this job, I can say.
Mhm. So how do you think LearnTube helped with the, getting the job or with the interview?
So one best thing about LearnTube is like, compared to other platform, it is very easy to easier platform to learn, and easier platform to easier platform to understand our skill level. Like for example, you'll have quizzes and all in LearnTube, and based on that, we will award it with our certificates and all. So we can see how much we have the subject knowledge on that particular topic, and that kind of things really help me. So even after the quiz also, like, we can understand, or we can determine what is our level in that particular subject, like that.
Got it. And then in the interview and all, did the certificate help you?
Yes, certainly, because I had almost 3 rounds of interview, where my final round was took by our US management actually. So he was actually a senior director of our company, and even he was very familiar with those codings and all, like JavaScript and Python and all. And he did ask me some relevant interview question on Python and other things. So I did answer that one. And even I he went through my LinkedIn profile as well itself before our interview, and he was so happy that I did this much certifications and all. And it proves that I have some subject knowledge on that particular concept, like Python, maybe Python SQL and all. So that's why. So certification really helps to prove our subject knowledge on that particular topic. So thanks to your platform.
Got it. So you have a pro subscription or which subscription?
I need to renew my subscription actually. So, because last even I last 2 3 days I have some issue with my online banking. So post that, I'll definitely gonna opt pro subscription too.
Got it. So you had taken it before?
Yes, I took it. Yes, correct. I took it for Python,
Got it.
exclusively for Python. That too, because your Python courses are really good,
Okay.
honestly.
Thank you. That's great to hear. And so and how your current senior analyst.
Yes. Now
Which
associate consultant.
Oh, associate consultant. Awesome. Which company? No?
Inside Software International. Same
Inside
same
Software.
company.
Okay. And 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 what's your current pay?
15.90.
15.9 LPA.
Yeah.
Awesome. And how much was the previous?
So from when I started, or even after I left, at the time of I'm leaving my first company, it was 3.5 LPA.
Where was that?
TCS first company.
Oh, so TCS when you left, it was 3.5.
Yes.
And in the second company where which shut down, what was that?
It they though it's a small company, so they didn't offer much actually. So it was like 5.5 LP only.
Oh, nice. So you went from 3.5 to 5.5 to straight 15. Awesome.
Yes, it's
Great. I'm proud
almost
of you.
16, 16, like 15.90,
Yeah,
right? So
that's three
as
times the salary.
yep,
I'm proud of
thank
you.
you.
That's great learning. No, it's all you. It's all your learning, your effort. Uh,
Yes,
you know, we can just help. It's ultimately the hard work you put in.
exactly. So that is the thing I learned. Like, if you keep on learning, then that will definitely help your the professional skills. Like, along with this one, even I'm currently doing MBA as well from Jain University on data science. Actually,
From Bangalore.
yes.
Got it. And have you done AI courses yet? Have you learned prompt
Uh,
engineering and everything?
no, AI will have it in our third semester actually. So it's first semester I start and I'm currently into now, and the third semester it's completely into AI and machine learning and all.
Nice. So don't wait for third semester. We are launching AI courses in the next 1 or 2 weeks.
Oh
Start
wow,
using them so that they will help. You can, use AI to write Python code and SQL queries and everything. So start using that. It'll make your life much easier.
exactly. I'm really wanted to learn. I really wanted to learn that because I'm always curious about now. It's like from non-technical to I'm the completely into technical, right? So now I'm really into technical things, so I really eagerly want to learn AI. So AI and machine learning is like currently it's a trend, market trend, so I really would like to learn it. So thank you for letting me know.
Great. So no, I think that's where your next jump will come. Spend a good year or two here and then jump again
Yes.
to
Exactly.
maybe in the same company, right? You may get unlock
Yep,
new opportunities.
exactly, huh?
Awesome.
That's
Awesome.
it.
And why did you find LearnTube easier than other platforms?
Because like I said, I went to Udemy as well. I went to this LinkedIn Learning as well, because some of the platforms doesn't start from very basic level, so it will start from intermediate level, and based on the way of explaining, also the based on their concept covering also. So I feel LearnTube is very bit easier than other platforms, so that's why.
God, it starts from scratch.
Yes.
And did you use the WhatsApp bot also, or did you use the app?
Exactly. Yes. That is one of the best thing I can say, because it will with that one it will give even it will provide us the reminder also, and it will provide us some convenient convenient place, convenient time also to learn. So for example, चाय पीते समय व्हाट्सएप मार के हम वीडियो देख के पढ़ भी सकते हैं, तो दैट इज वन ऑफ द बेस्ट थिंग आई कैन से विद लर्न
Awesome.
ट्यूब.
So you use the WhatsApp bot more than the app? कि दोनों use किए?
Yes. If app also downloaded in my mobile, and even WhatsApp bot as well. Both
Nice.
of the things.
Awesome. Great. That's great to hear, Dashrath. I'm quite inspired by your story from, BCom to support to analyst to now, associate consultant. And more than that, the learning, right? If you keep learning, all the
Yes,
growth will follow. Uh,
exactly.
Great, awesome. So, Dashat, this is it. I enjoyed our chat, right? And I hope that your story inspires more people to keep learning and keep growing. We will try our best to put it out there. So, do you have any message you'd like to give to our learners? You know, because everyone tries
Mm,
to learn, right? But you know how it goes. Demotivate हो जाते हैं. Feel होता है कि
mm.
how will this help me? Let it be. I'll do next year. बाद में पढ़ लेंगे. What if you had to give, you know, one or two sentences which we will
Mm.
say to them to inspire them to keep learning on LearnTube? What would it be?
So one thing, based on my experience and based on my research, one thing I would like to tell about all the learners is like, keep learning and keep upskilling yourself, because only the knowledge can help you out, help you get sustained in this industry, or help you get sustained in any of the things. So if you have a knowledge, so knowledge is kind of a intangible asset, and knowledge is kind of an asset which nobody can steal it from your side. So and the more you have knowledge, the more you will earn good and good deeds in your career. So keep learning.